to another round of Small Talk Wednesday. I'm your host, Julie Saints here from the Big West Conference. Before we get started, I want to remind everyone that if you missed a previous episode, you can find them on our Facebook and IGTV pages, as well as the watch page on our website at www.bigwest.org. And now with me today from Cal Poly, I have the Director of Track and Field and Cross Country, Mark Conover, and head women's cross country coach and assistant track coach, Priscilla Bailey. Welcome, coaches. Let's start off with you, Mark. You have a very storied career both as an athlete and as a coach. How have your years as an athlete and the successes you had there carried over into your coaching career?
Well, I wouldn't be sitting here talking with you today if it weren't for my own running and my own decision back in the early mid 1980s to move to San Luis Obispo to train and get a master's degree concurrently. And during that time is when I won the Olympic Trials Marathon in 1988, when I was finishing up my thesis in city and regional planning. Lo and behold, here I am, track cross country coach. But, you never know what path life is going to bring. And I'm a believer in balance. And so, I preach to student athletes, don't put all your eggs in just the running basket, balance it out with your degree, obviously, and even post-collegiately find meaningful work and if you still want to compete, you can still find the time to do it. I've been able to apply to, other situations that have come up in my life, and I don't mind sharing with people. I'm a 2-time cancer survivor and went through some very arduous treatment last year, revolving in wonderful care down at USC Norris Cancer Hospital. It led to, high dose chemotherapy, stem cell transplant. But these are all types of events that I think, being a student athlete prepared me for. It's not instant gratification, it's delayed gratification, and it's a process. And, during a process, sometimes there's good days, sometimes not so good days, but you stay focused somewhere in the middle, even keeled. And if you do that over time, you get rewarded. I can't say enough about what immersing my efforts into the sports of track and field and long distance running, cross country, road races, what it's done for my life and the valuable lessons that it has all taught me. And I just hope I can impart that upon our student athletes here.
You're always learning as a coach, and just my whole life really in the sport, not even just in coaching, but just from being exposed to some real legendary coaches and people in the sport has been what has really taught me the most and has been able to bring, what I'm able to offer here at Cal Poly. And you take what these people teach you and the little tidbits of wisdom that you can take from all these different places and you bring them with you. And sometimes you make your own mistakes. Sometimes you have to learn the hard way. But I feel like it's really inspired me to want to bring everything that I've learned from all of these people and these places to what I can offer the athletes today.
Well, I want to go from coaching backwards to being an athlete. You're at Cal Poly now, but you ran for UC Davis. And I know at the time UC Davis wasn't a Big West member. But what is it like now out on the course competing against your alma mater? Because you say you're a competitive person, so.
And secretly I guess I feel the same way that I feel for any of my competitors. I want them to do well, just not as well as me. So I definitely have that competitiveness just never goes away. So I don't think it's weird. I want to see them do well, but I also feel comfortable in my place here at Cal Poly. And, I've been here, I'm going on year 7 now, I think. And so technically I've been here longer than I was ever there.
And Mark, do you ever remember seeing Priscilla out on the course in any cross-country meets when she was an athlete?
I'll never forget her inquisitiveness, always picking my brain on things. And, and I know why your people are doing the workouts they're doing, but I just want to confirm, just her yearning for knowledge. So I saw it at a young age, her passion and desire to get into coaching. And so, that kind of stuck out in my mind when I'd see her at different institutions along the way. I knew she was from my neck of the woods, and at the time when I was looking for, how to fill that position on my staff, I just thought, why not reach out to her? And it's fantastic that she took the job, and deservedly so. I did promote her to the head women's cross country coach, and we just have a wonderful thing going here.
That's great with all those little connections you guys have between all the locations of where you went to school and everything. That's great.
There's only 1 degree of separation in our sport. Okay.
No 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, huh? Just 1 degree of Cal Poly.
Kevin has 6. We have 1.
Well, I have to wrap this up with one final question. You both said you're competitive. If today I said, lace up your shoes, go toe the start line of a 5K, who wins?
Me.
Priscilla. No.
No argument there, huh?
I don't know. I think Mark, I've seen him run some pretty good splits on that track. I think he's got another gear in there that he doesn't show us every day. So
definitely. Well, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to hang out with us, and to everyone out there, till next time, take care.